Today I'll be doing a video all about my ear stretching journey from 2012 to now. I am at 18 millimeters right now, and I started from an 18 gauge. I'm not sure what 18 millimeters was converted into, but if you guys know, comment down below. I'm pretty sure it's 11/16. Pretty sure that's what it is, but this is what I have, and just plain old silicone, and that's 18 millimeters. That's what I have in both ears. I started probably in 2011 with fake tapers. They were probably a 14 gauge actually. That's what I started wearing for probably a year. And then after that, in 2012, I think, if you guys really want to know the dates, I have a picture of a 10 gauge in my ear on my Instagram when I first started Instagram, so that'll take a while to get to. But first I did an 18. No, wait. Well, I started whenever I got my ears pierced for the first time. For the standard lobe, it was with a piercing gun, and I was at Walmart. Not a great idea, but my ears were fine. And 3 years later, that's when I started considering ear stretching. And then for my first sets, I used acrylic tapers. Actually, I used acrylic tapers all of my ear stretching journey, and they're not, if they say you're not supposed to, and you're supposed to use stainless steel tapers, but I never have, because I'm actually allergic to stainless steel and nickel. So I'm not sure what your tapers you're actually supposed to be using, but you're not supposed to be using either of those. But the 10 gauge was my first one, and it was fine. So I started going up. I waited probably a month or so between ear stretching. I waited a long time between each ear stretch or whatever. That's the big key for ear stretching. Just wait, and one day you will be at your goal size. You don't need to rush it, because you're gonna fuck up your ears, and you don't want that. You don't want to have like blowouts and maybe the ear rip. You don't want that. An ear rip is like, how on earth would you fix that? So you don't want that. So just take your time with it. But when I got to the big sizes, I of course bought a new kit, and it was acrylic with silicone tapers. Silicone tunnels. They say not to use silicone whenever you stretch, and when you stretch for the first time or stretch, you're not supposed to have silicone in any new piercing. They say that's not a good idea, but my ears were fine, and it worked through my ears, so it was good. And I always, when I got to the big sizes, I would use coconut oil and just massage my lobes with coconut oil. And sometimes I would do a sea salt soak, and just in a cup, and just stick my lobes in there. That's what I would do. And last year, I went to 18 millimeters, and I wanted to go to 20 millimeters. Yeah, and of course I tried using the acrylic tapers. Yeah, not a good idea. And I tried using the silicone plugs, the silicone tunnels. With that, not a good idea for 20 millimeters. So I just went down to back down to 18 millimeters, and I've been at 18 millimeters ever since last year. And I have thought about going back up to 20 millimeters, but I don't have any jewelry that I can really wear. Because you're not supposed to be wearing silicone for everyday wear. They're just made for comfort, mostly for sleeping, actually. Excuse me. But I'll show you what I have now. These are the 18 millimeter tapers, acrylic tapers. That's what I have in now. these are the 16. Those are, here are the 20s, I think. I think this is 20, I'm not sure. Pretty sure these ones are 20. That's the silicone. And here is the giant ass taper. Wow. Please do not shove this thing through your ear. If you do, slowly do it. But, of course, I would always slowly push my tunnels, or my tapers, through my ears. I would never force it into my ears. But the 20 are huge. So you're not really supposed to use tapers pretty much past 00 gauge. Don't do that. You're supposed to use the taping method after probably 00. That's when you're supposed to use the taping method, and you're just supposed to get a tunnel jewelry and just wrap it around that tunnel many times. Change it every day or so. And just keep wrapping around until it's that next size, and just put the next size in and just keep on doing that. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be using like PDF tape or something like that. I'm not sure what the tape you're supposed to use because I've never done that. But that's what you're supposed to do after a certain size. I do suggest doing that, and it's worked wonders with a lot of people. So that's actually the proper method of ear stretching. There are 3 ways that I know of: tapers, ear taping, and the dead stretch. I've done the dead stretch a few times with silicone. Not a good idea. Pretty much, I'll show you actually how to put them in and stuff, but pretty much all you could do is just take it and like squish it and fold it and like put it in your ear and go to that next size. I mean, like, really? That's not a good idea I don't believe in that dead stretch, because God, that's gonna hurt like a bitch anyway. And you do feel like a stinging sensation, but whenever you're stretching, but you're never supposed to feel any like discomfort or bleeding. If you do, take it out and go to downsize it and just go to what you were at. And yeah, that's what I would do if you do have like pain and stuff. Excuse me. But that was pretty much my ear stretching journey, from 18 gauge to 18 millimeter. I will actually show you my my collection I have. Oh, forgot. I actually use this for lubricants for ear stretching on my tapers. Not so good of an idea. You're supposed to use ear butter or oils or Vaseline. That's what you're pretty much supposed to do with the tapers. Just don't use Neosporin. I don't know why on earth I did it. I guess I didn't have any other stuff. Yeah. But I'll show you my ear collection, my jewelry collection I have. Here are Marilyn Monroe. These are 18 millimeters, and these are actually from Just Eros plugs. They're actually pretty great. Actually, that's the only place I've been buying my plugs lately, and I don't know where else to buy them, because plug your holes is in my terms, they're expensive, but they say they're good quality. These are just skulls with flowers. I think they're actually my favorites. These are actually 19 millimeters, and these are just red cherry blossoms. And here are some snowflakes. These are my favorite ones to wear in the winter. And these are actually from Crazy Factory, and these are glow in the dark. Actually, they're pretty great. It's pretty much all I have. I actually have some tiny ones. These look really nasty, but here's some tiny ones I used to wear. And yeah. If you guys know any places where to get jewelry at for 20 millimeters, I would love to hear that. And if you guys have any like stories or anything about your ear stretching, I would love to hear that. Comment down below. Just don't do what I did. Don't use tapers. Don't use acrylic tapers for the big sizes. Don't do that. And don't use silicone when you're first starting, or when it's a new piercing, or when you just stretched. Don't do that. And wait a while between stretches, because one day you will be at your goal size, but don't need to rush it. If you do rush it, you're gonna pay for the price. You're gonna have a blowout, maybe a ripped ear. Who wants that? Anyways, alright, I'll see you guys later. That was my ear stretching journey from 2011 to now. And I'll show you guys my plugs, or what it looks like right now again, and peace. And they're actually very healthy. Love you guys, and I might have a video of my eyeliner, because I have so many people commenting on my eyeliner, how I do it, and yeah, but I might do that. I'll stop rambling now, so see you guys later.